Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Previously we were discussing about the OOPS concepts. We discussed about abstraction, encapsulation and inheritance. So let's move on to the next topic of OOPS concept, that is polymorphism. I have divided the concept of polymorphism into three different parts of videos, where part 1 explaining overview of polymorphism and types of polymorphism, part 2 which is a detailed explanation on how we can achieve compile time polymorphism, that is method overloading, which is also called as static binding or early binding, with a coding example. Part 3 of the video which shows detailed explanation how we can achieve runtime polymorphism, that is method overriding, also called dynamic binding or late binding, with coding example. So what is polymorphism? Polymorphism is the ability of an object to take on many forms. The most common use of polymorphism in object-oriented programming occurs when a parent class reference is used to refer to child class object. Parent class reference to child class object. This is also called as like upcasting. Like we are casting the reference of parent class, that is base class, by creating object of the child class. This is called as upcasting. That we'll discuss later. Using polymorphism, we can perform single action in different ways. Single action in different ways. Example, TV remote. Daily we will be using TV remote. Example action is click. We use click on the remote button. Action is same, but the perform of the action is different. The example, if you click on power on or off button, the TV will switch on or off. If you click on increase volume, button action is click only, but how it performs is different. It will increase the volume. So this is an example of polymorphism. What are types of polymorphism? We have compile time polymorphism and runtime polymorphism. So what is compile time polymorphism? It is also called as method overloading, static binding or early binding. How we can achieve compile time polymorphism? If a class has multiple methods by same name but different arguments, it is known as method overloading. The name must be same. Method name must be same, but arguments are different. Arguments means parameters. Parameters passed to that method should be different. By this way you can achieve compile time polymorphism, that is method overloading. So how we can achieve method overloading? In three different ways. By changing number of parameters in the method, by changing type of parameters in the method, sequence of type of parameters passed in the method. Okay, these are the three ways how we can achieve method overloading. So what is the importance of method overloading? Method overloading increases readability of the code, makes our task much easier by not remembering any specific name regarding type of parameter and number of parameters. We need not remember what you have passed. Through method overloading, maintainability of the program becomes easier. We can use overloaded methods extensively for handling class objects. So all these are the importance of method overloading. Next is runtime polymorphism, which is also called as method overriding, dynamic binding or late binding. In method overriding, we override the method of superclass in subclass. That is the parent class method we override in subclass method, that is child class method. Rewriting the previous described method of parent class again in subclass to overlap same method with different functionality is called as method overriding. So suppose we want to change the functionality in our child class, then what we will do? We will override the method of the parent class by using the same name and parameters. We will write different logic in child class. This way we can achieve method overriding. So what are the rules for method overriding? Extended class must have same name of method as in base class. That is the extended method means the derived class method should have same name as method of the base class, that is parent class. That is one rule. Next rule is method which is overridden must have same parameters. Same parameters means Suppose in parent class you have written two parameters for the method. In the child class also you should write same parameters, that is two parameters again. Then only we can override. So next rule is method which is to be overridden should not be declared as final and static. So why it should not be declared as final and static? If you declare as final, then we cannot override that method. Example, in parent class I have declared one method as final. If it's final, we cannot override that method by extending that class. So that is also one more rule of method overriding. So what are the advantages of using method overriding? Method overriding is made to achieve dynamic binding or runtime polymorphism. Method overriding is used to give more specific definition to the method which is already defined in the base class. That is, in base class you just give some generic logic which will be applicable for lot of classes, child classes, where we can write our own logics. So by extending our child method by using the parent method, we can write our own logic in more implementation in our own way. This is how we can achieve method overriding. So these are the most important points regarding polymorphism, how we can achieve method overloading and method overriding. In the next video, let's see the detailed explanation on how we can achieve compile time polymorphism, that is method overloading, why it is called as static binding, why it is called as early binding. With a coding example in Eclipse, let's see in a detailed way with some diagrams. Thank you so much guys for watching this video. Please like, comment and share this video, and kindly subscribe to my channel and keep watching my videos and support me. Thank you so much guys. Have a good day. Bye. Take care.